Have you ever wondered why you know exactly what you should do to make your life better, happier, and healthier, but you don't? You keep saying next week, next year, in 5 years, but it never happens. You know how much more difficult it is to do something than it is to know about the same thing. We've all been there, but let's talk about why it happens and what you can do about it. For example, we know we have to study for a test at school, brush our teeth every day, and follow the traffic laws. We've all heard about the advantages of leading a healthy lifestyle. But how do you actually get over the hump and do it? How many of us can honestly say that we have stuck to a goal? Knowing about something is different than being able to do it consistently. To begin, knowing about something is often the easier task. It takes some mental effort to gather information. We don't have to do any work to get the basic idea. Often it's right in front of us. We're reminded of this when we see people out and about jogging or cycling, or when we watch buffed athletes in sports games on TV. It is then up to us to gather more information or to take action on our own. Knowledge allows us to better understand the underlying reasons for what we do or want to do. Doing something, on the other hand, requires the active steps of developing an idea, making a plan, and taking concrete steps to carry it out. It necessitates both mental and physical exertion. This is difficult for most of us to do when our brains are not functioning optimally. It appears to be more challenging during times of stress, depression, anxiety, or extreme fatigue. The inertia and fatigue of an emotional illness, as well as the limitations of a physical illness, are huge challenges to making any changes in your life. You may be feeling overwhelmed right now and trying to keep up with day-to-day responsibilities. So thinking about doing something new and different may overwhelm your coping resources and cause anxiety. The familiar feels safer and more comfortable. In these situations, maintaining your current lifestyle patterns and not changing your daily routine may require less energy at first. However, this may not be what you desire and is not always in your best interests. Your subconscious mind acts 99% of your total mental capacity. This is the location of all of your previous experiences. Your memories, beliefs, and unresolved emotions are all part of this. This is your habitual domain. Our conscious mind, on the other hand, creates 1% of our mind and is responsible for thoughts, goals, and self-awareness. To be able to set a goal and achieve it, we must first align the subconscious and conscious minds. Even though our conscious mind knows what we should do, our subconscious mind is a million times faster and far more powerful. If those two are not aligned, we'll be unable to meet our objectives or complete the tasks we set out to complete. In terms of habits, we run our days on about 45% to 95% of them. Our thoughts are in fact a part of our habits. Every day we have between 50,000 and 70,000 thoughts. You can probably see that if these conscious thoughts overwhelm our conscious mind, we will default to whatever is easiest. We're not necessarily going to move towards pain. Instead, we will move toward pleasure, or whatever is the easiest thing to do right now. Furthermore, when we step outside of our comfort zone, such as setting a goal to exercise every day, the body perceives this as a source of fear. Immediately, chemicals signaling fear and danger are released. So what happens next? We also want to gravitate toward what is simple, comfortable, and pleasurable. We're prone to reverting and failing to keep our New Year's resolution to exercise every day. Change requires both physical and emotional energy and determination, especially in the beginning until a new habit and routine is established. This method generally takes a few weeks. Here are a few suggestions to help you get you started. 1. Healthful habits. You want to develop healthy habits so that when your conscious mind becomes exhausted by all the thoughts racing through your head, your subconscious mind decides to take over and do the right thing. You can think about your favorite food, person, or movie to relax your mind. 2. Be alert. Be aware of your thoughts, inner voice, and most importantly, the language that you're speaking to yourself. If you keep saying, "I'll never really get strong," you will never get strong. You will not necessarily work out as much as you should in order to gain strength. So make sure you're in tune with the language you're speaking and change it to a productive language. I am strong. I'm going to work out so that I can prove myself. 3. Clarity. Have a clear idea of what you want to accomplish, and what goals you want to achieve. If you don't have clarity about your vision, dream, or goal, it'll be very difficult to align your thoughts into activities with your conscious mind. 4. Begin with small steps. It's important to ensure that you're making small, gradual progress, particularly in your habits. Consider the first time you were told you needed to brush your teeth. You've been brushing your teeth every day since you were a small child, Or so we hope. That's an excellent example of how habits form. 5. Consistency. It's crucial for you to be consistent with your habits day in and day out if you want to do what you want to do. Blocking time in your schedule, for example, to give yourself enough time to complete whatever task you need to complete, whether it's exercise, meal preparation, or meditation. Be consistent in whatever you do so that it becomes a habit, similar to brushing your teeth. 6. Have a party. Celebrate your accomplishments. Yes, celebrate your small successes to motivate yourself. This is where serotonin and dopamine responses, as well as reward and motivation, can improve your feelings of happiness. It keeps you motivated to keep doing what you're doing to maintain this habit and ensure that it's truly a part of your life. When you're able to do what you want, you should do it on a regular basis until the new thing becomes habit. To maintain or sustain the new plan, you must keep it fresh in order to avoid becoming bored. So as you become more physically fit, keep challenging yourself with new fitness activities. Or as you master your healthy diet, continue to experiment with new recipes, spices, and cooking styles. If you want to improve your sleep, remove the TV and computer from your bedroom and make it a quiet, soothing, and inviting place to unwind at the end of the day. Why not starting it right away?